Hello everyone, it's Coffee Stitcher back after 2 weeks. How's everyone doing? Awesome, it's really good to hear. We're back from Disney World, obviously. Um, the wedding went very, very well. The honeymoon overall went well. He got really sick with a head cold thanks to incredibly cold weather and the Flower and Garden show at Epcot. So we didn't get to do quite as much as we'd planned, but it was still a really, really good trip. I got a new mug, mostly because it was the only one that had Rabbit in it, because Rabbit's my favorite Winnie the Pooh character. It was literally the only thing that had Rabbit in the entirety of the parks, and it was very depressing. Coffee. So we've got a lot to go over this week. I've got haul. I've got whips. I've got a finish. Preliminary Mania discussion. So I guess we'll just dive into it and some Q&A. Let's see. Going through. Thank you to everyone who offered their congratulations. Pam E. asked if Remy came with us to Disney World. No, although I did see a surprising number of people that brought animals into the park. Several of them were very clearly marked as service animals. That didn't shock me. But there were several that didn't have any clear marking as being service animals. Now, I know there are therapy dogs, and I don't know what the regulations are on therapy dogs and if they have to have anything that's identifying or if you just have to carry papers. But that was kind of fascinating. But I was surprised how many people did bring their pets. I bought a caftan. It's very comfortable. Lynn Vixen, I've actually gone as Waldo a couple of times for Halloween. I did not. I know a lot of people mentioned the Disney Castle. I ended up not purchasing it because when I saw it in person, it really didn't look worth the money. And since we're back now, we stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, which I cannot rave enough about. Let's see. Shannon Goretzky asked where I got the cute ragdoll pattern. It came from a book called My Felt Doll. You can definitely buy it on Amazon. Ginger Melon is the Etsy shop name. She does sell copies there, and she sells PDF patterns. I also like Noah Land, Noia Land. She's Italian. She's got several really cute dolls as well. And thank you to everyone who helped me remember that it was Jack Torrance. I don't know why I spaced on that. I think because I was thinking, and in my head I was thinking Jack, but I thought, no, Jack Nicholson, that's not right, but it turns out, yes, actually it was. Karen Bailey asks, how does using a petite needle make you use less floss? Because it's a smaller needle, you get more out of the length before you're forced to tie off because you can't do anything more with the needle. Which Nerdy Stitcher also answered. But in case nobody checked, there you go. Hi, Aunt Carla. So really not a lot of Q&A, but thank you to all the well wishes. I'm back. So, and my Stitchy Bug is back too, because I'd kind of lost it a little before the honeymoon, and I think it was largely because I didn't want to get myself going on something and then have to lose a week. So, let's go on with the haul. The first thing to show was my purchase from Stitchy Box, which came just before I went on out of town. I haven't gotten to use it yet because I wanted to wait until I showed it here before I broke open and started using it. So it's a Stitchy Tool wallet. It's made out of felt, and I think chipboard. And it comes in all sorts of different colors. I got the deluxe one. So it came with this really pretty needle minder. In one pocket, it has a thread palette. And I love the Stitchy Box thread palettes because they have 22 holes. It's got a little zipper pouch that included some beading thread. It came with needle nose pliers, which is what I'm most excited for, to help me when I've got things in tight locations. It came with a dragonfly, sorry Katrina, waxer. As well as 3 Seju floss winders, which I probably will not use to wind floss because they're just so pretty. Look at these. These are from Paris, from Seju. So we've got all those, and it has little pockets. So it's kind of a nice little kit. It will also hold your scissors. So it's a nice way to kind of fold everything up at the end of the day. I actually expect I will use this more on doll making than I will on cross stitch. But I like it all the same. So then I got from my friend Elizabeth, she sent me a wedding gift of wedding gifts and fun. So she sent me the Prairie Moon Merry Skullmas, which is skeleton celebrating Christmas, and G has already said that he really likes that, so this is one I'm going to be doing, possibly at Esomania start. She also sent me 2 packages of needles, both size 28 petites, but she sent me some gold-plated ones from John James to try because she really likes them, so I will happily give those a go. And she sent me a couple of unicorn tails. She sent me wintergreen and 2 skeins of blue. And then she also sent me the Lavender and Lace Angel of Love. That's so popular right now, and it's beautiful. I don't know when I'll start it, but I likes it. So, thank you, Elizabeth. And then I've got my Fabric of the Month from Ship's Manor. This one is called April Showers. And I definitely think this is going to be one for my Sew to Stitch stories. I don't know which one yet, but it's going to be one of them. Possibly Anne of Green Gables. But it's super pretty. Then I got for the Alice in Wonderland Sew to Square Iced Grapes from Under the Sea Fabrics. So here it is. It's a nice purple. If I can fold it. Alright, and then I went to Stitch Niche after we got back, just to do some shopping. I picked up the threads I needed and for their general arts for Mary's sampler, as well as to do a couple of more things. So, and then a couple of more colors. So I got For Mary's sampler, which is by Plum Street, Wood Smoke, Shaker White, Heirloom Gold, Espresso Bean, Pomegranate, Portobello, and Old Hickory. And I had a couple of the colors already. I think I like 2 of them. And then to just add 2, and I finished out the D's, I got Deep Sea, Dragonfly, which is a brown-green, and Dried Thyme. And then I got 2 cuts of fabric. I got Picture This Plus Rin in 32 count linen. And I got Fog, also in 32 count linen. So, and I think Fog I'm going to use for one of my Mania starts, because I'm going to do Gingerbread House by Nancy Spruance. I think that's who it's by. So those are that's definitely being done. So there we go. So that was the haul. Pardon me, sorry for the noise. Alright, so then we get to our whips. And I did have a finish. So I did Haunted Mansion by Pedal Pusher. And I've got to really quickly look up because I don't remember what the fabric was. It's on Springfield Sage Lugana, 28 count by Witchell, and it was one of my Stitchy box. I want to say it was in the Halloween. But there it is. Change-wise, I took out the clouds and the moon because I frequently feel on light fabrics, clouds just don't look right. And I don't necessarily enjoy stitching them. So, there we go. I also made one minor change, and I made the top window glow in sort of the Haunted Mansion green color. So, there we go. So we had a finish. I actually finished this right after the Saturday we were back from Disney World. So, and then, let's see, before I left for Disney World, I worked on Octopus Garden that day. And I got 6 of the little motifs done. So there we go. No changes on this one, but there we go. I had a lot of fun doing this one. So we've got 6 more motifs that'll happen, and then that'll be next month's goal, is the rest of the little fish motifs. And then I'll work on the rest kind of from there. So this is from Blackbird Designs. And it's on 28 count mint from Fabrics by LJ. And then I did this month's part of Night Before Christmas. Which was this section. So, there we go with that. And then I worked on my Soda Stitch Little Mermaid, and I finished up the middle section. And I'm actually using, which these I also got when I went to Stitch Niche. Yeah, 4 cards of Rainbow Gallery to do on my, for my metallics. Because I'm using metallics in the tails. And as of now, that's the only place that will have the metallics. I may do something else later, but as of now, it's just those. So, and this is on 28 count Caribbean Sea Joblin from Witchelt. There we go. There's the Little Mermaid. And her tail sparkles. The light parts do. So, and actually one of the purples in her hair is not the called for purple because I didn't have it. I didn't realize I didn't have it, so there we go. So next month I'll probably do the bottom little piece, but we'll see. I haven't quite decided yet, but probably. And then I had a new start, which is Hallow Eden by Plum Street Samplers. This is on Chai Tea Joblin from Witchelt, using my spider needle minder from the Stitchy Box Halloween Countdown. So there we go. These are actually done in classic Colorworks, and I really like the outlines of the leaves are done in German chocolate, and I really like that color. So there we go. That's kind of, I think, where I'm stopping for this month. We'll see. I may keep working on it today. I don't know yet. Alright, and then I decided to do a whip shake-up, because, honestly... Oh, whoops. And then Mystery Town, which I will be doing Building 2 on shortly. But here's where I'm at on the Ship's Manor, Mystery Town, Sal. So... I'm having a lot of fun with it. I did pull it from being my work project, and I'm actually making the Storytime Sampler be my work project for a couple of days, because I get stymied on it doing those frames, because the frames are kind of tedious, but I think I can get about one frame a week done at work, at lunchtime it looks like. During one lunch break, I was able to get about a quarter to a half of a frame. So, I will be working on those at lunch. So I did a bit of a whip shake-up. So I brought back Beekeeper's Cottage. So there's where I'm at on Beekeeper still. And I brought Scream House back out. So I've got my... That's where I stopped. I was midway through another one of these. So we'll see how well I do restarting them. I may not do so well. We'll see. The Brooks Books Cinderella. You can see my meager little start that I had on it. And then finally... I brought back Blue Jeans and Daisies. So, and I did start working on it the other night, but I was having too much of a pull of a new start. Because it had been a while since I'd had a new start, so... Still working on that. So, hopefully I'll have a couple of these in rotation, and I'll get them done, and I'll enjoy working on them. So, but the ones that were in my rotation, I just wasn't totally feeling. So, that's kind of where we are. not really sure what I'm going to start working on this week. Well, for one, we should have a Nintendo Switch shortly, and I know Zelda's going to be really calling me. So I don't want to get myself too far down a rabbit hole. I do have a couple of the small dolls that are, like this one was, and this was a really slapdash put together one, but sort of like this Alice, but it's going to be the Oz characters, to make, that I need to make a set of. So I may do a couple of those, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure quite yet what's calling me. So, that's kind of it for now, I think. I hope everyone has a great week. If you've got any Q&A, drop it my way, and I will talk to you later.